pirates used to bury their treasure in chests. Today, a lot of us use safes.
Well, tonight we've got two families and a treasure from the past found right here in East Baton Rouge. Photojournalist Rick Porche has the story.
Faded words on yellowing paper. Stories from a bygone era.
I was most agreeably surprised to hear from Hazel before we left our last port.
The history of an all but extinct family, told in letters from a brother to a sister.
Got a letter from Albert today.
Nearly 24 of them from the 1940s, when letters were all that families had.
I'm not a big history person at all, and reading something like this so personalized, it made it more real for me.
They were given to Lita Munson by a friend who found them inside a safe in the middle of the woods.
It's a pile of letters that obviously must have meant a lot to somebody for it to be in their safe to begin with.
Many in that pile are from somewhere in the Pacific Ocean aboard a Navy supply ship, the USS Pollux, at the height of World War II. Petty Officer First Class Merrick Dunn didn't write often, and when he did, his sister Esther didn't get much information.
You would hardly know me now. I look even worse now than I did in boot camp last summer. If these were letters that my grandfather had written, what they would mean to me.
Sadly, Merrick had no children, and the Dunn line of the family died out.
My mother-in-law was a Dunn.
Laurie Piker married into the Dunn family. She even lived in Merrick's house.
We moved in and it still had all of the furniture, all of the belongings were still in the house. Nobody had cleaned it out in probably 100 years. So we accumulated all of this stuff.
Stuff like Merrick's postcards from ports around the world, and pictures.
This is an early picture of Merrick, I was told by my husband's grandmother, who...
But never a safe.
No, there was no safe, and I didn't ever suspect that there had been a safe in the house.
Or the treasure inside.
A lot of them are to Esther and Hazel. It was exciting reading through them.
It's where my children's family came from. It's part of their histories.
I'm really happy that to give these to her. I know that it is great that she has these.
Family history rescued from a busted safe in the middle of the woods before it could fade away. Rick Porche, WAFB 9 News.